This is the Complete Athlete Podcast where we get you to your next level in baseball and in life. And we got Ty Alden here. How are we doing, Ty?
Good.
Awesome. Good to have you on here. You a little bit nervous today?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why is that?
I don't like speaking in front of a camera.
Really? Dude, you're the most outspoken guy at practice. So that's a hint joke right there. But no. Ty, when he has something important to say, he'll say it. But otherwise, he's just putting in work, right? Is that about right, Ty?
Yeah.
Yeah, so try and keep it a little close here. So first, what sparked your interest in baseball? Like it can be at a young age or recently, or tell us a little bit about that.
So ever since I got put in the T-ball at 4 years old, I've just enjoyed playing baseball and watching it.
Sweet. Where'd you play T-ball at?
Crawl.
Crawl? Okay. Yeah. Sweet. And then tell us a little bit about your journey from there. Like what other teams have you played on?
Growing through Crawl, I played on the All-Star team and Soderville.
Okay.
And then Complete Athlete.
Yeah, how long have you been playing with Complete Athlete?
Since the spring team of 2022.
Yeah. Has it been 2022 or 2023? How long has it been?
2023. It's been with since fall of 22.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah, you started training with us, and then you joined our spring team. So you've almost been around. In this fall, you'll be around about 2 years training and playing with us, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. And what would you say? I know you're a freshman in high school at Blaine, but what are your goals with baseball?
Just obviously, I think I want to go to the major leagues, obviously, but
let's go, baby.
Yeah, just become a better player overall, play at a high level.
Yeah, be competitive, work your butt off. I actually enjoyed the pursuing of the goal. It doesn't really matter if you want to accomplish that goal, but I think right now you're in the pursuing of it, and that's honestly one of the most fun parts about baseball. What are your favorite positions that you play?
My favorite is pitcher.
Pitcher?
And then second and shortstop.
Second and short. Okay, cool. What do you like about being on the mound?
I just like pitching overall and striking people out, getting people out.
What does it feel like when you strike a guy out?
It's exciting.
Yeah. I had that same excitement. That's why I was a pitcher only too. You're in control of the game, and you can kind of impact it in a certain way up there, and take control. So, can you share a time when you felt nervous or uncertain during a game?
So even last weekend, I came in with 2 runners on, and then I walked the first guy, and I'm expected to shut the guy out, and I end up getting out of the inning. And it's I tried to stay calm, and I did. And that was a moment I felt nervous.
Yeah. So sometimes there's good nervous energy, and I think you probably had that then, where it spurs something out of you to make something happen for your team, and it sounds like you did. And you guys ended up taking home the silver championship last week, and you were a big part of that.
Yeah.
That's why we're interviewing you today, which is awesome to hear. How do you support and encourage your teammates both on and off the field?
If my teammates are on the mound or at the plate, I'll be cheering them on, and I'll always support them and have my teammates' backs. Even if they're having a rough game, I'll tell them short memory and keep your head up.
All right. I like that. You got to be that positive encourager out there when you're on the field and off the field. What strategies do you use to balance obviously you got school, right? And then you got baseball practices during the week. Would you say it gets a little hectic in there sometimes?
No.
Why is that?
I get my schoolwork done during school and right after school, so that whenever I have a baseball practice or game in the afternoon, I'm ready to go, and I can focus on baseball and not have to worry about school.
That's good. I did the same thing. When I was in high school, during lunch, I'd eat my lunch, I'd go get my schoolwork done, and then I'd have study hall, 6th period, get it done, and then I'd have basketball practice and then even baseball practice after that. And I don't want to worry about this. I don't want to have anxiety thinking about what assignments and tests I have the next day. So that's good on your part, man.
I don't even have study hall either.
You don't?
No.
Dang, they're not giving you enough work, dude. I bet your dad's like, yeah, they need to give him some more homework. Describe a situation where you had to adapt to a new coach's instructions, right? So actually, I mean, this could be this year. You had Coach Mason for a while, and then you probably had to adapt to Coach TK's coaching style, huh?
Yeah, one of the first things Coach TK taught us was the two-strike approach, and like I've never had a coach like teach me that before, so it was like new adapting to it.
Tell us about the two-strike approach.
All right, so like on 2 strikes, you're gonna like spread your legs out more, and then you're gonna like choke up on the bat. You're gonna like shorten your like stride and load, shorten up your swing. And
yeah, why? Because what's the goal of when you have 2 strikes?
Don't strike out.
Well, that's probably the negative end, but what are we trying to do? Like, are we trying to put a insanely powerful swing on the ball, or are we just trying to get the ball in play?
Try to put the ball in play.
Yep. And if the other pitcher has velocity, right, you don't need to be swinging for the fences. You can let that velocity do the work, you know? So, yeah, no, that's great. That's a great coaching approach that we've been teaching all of our younger teams. What role do you see yourself playing within this team? Like, what's your role?
I think of myself as like a team player, and like whether I'm starting in the field or I'm coming off the bench, like I'm always prepared to like do whatever I can to help the team win.
Absolutely. That's exactly what a coach likes to hear. So, no, I think you're that type of player just by being around you and whatnot. I do want to ask one question that's not even on the list here. So be honest with me. So how do you overcome, like, you've been dealing with injuries here as of the last, year or so. Like, how has it been for you, and what have you learned in the process to better think positive about baseball?
What I've learned is like I gotta take it slow. I can't like rush right back into it, and like I've been working at CA to get to where I was before I hurt my arm, but like I've just been working to up until where I am now, and it's feeling good. Absolutely,
man. You've been putting in the work. Keep it up. Stay consistent, and good things will come, and we know it's coming for you. And this is the last question. It wasn't on the list, but what is your own definition of what a complete athlete is?
A team player that will like do whatever they need to do to help the team win, whether it's playing a new position, being a positive person in the dugout, and just being a great teammate overall.
I like it, man. Well, Ty, you had some great pitching performances, played your position in the field for the 14U tournament. We're excited for next weekend and for you to compete with us in seasons to come. Thanks for coming on the podcast. We really appreciate it, and thanks for being a part of the program.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. Good stuff.